gone to conferences. I like that kind of meeting with people. I've overcome the awkwardness of networking, but what I've found, especially when I came to the my first dialogue event last year, was the different mix of people, and then the quality of the way that people connect. There's something about the atmosphere of this place and the sense of history. I really like the idea that it emerged from Prince Philip's own experiences of connecting with other people and dialogue being so sort of rejuvenating. And I found that when I came. I think you get something different from here because of the mixture of people, the different backgrounds, and the kind of quality of attention and engagement, because people are here for 2 days in a special place. Number one would be kindness. There's just a kind of an aura of compassion and acceptance and openness. Surprising would be another one. I think because of the mixture of people, the different backgrounds, the different sort of favoured practice, I often find myself being pulled into something that's slightly out of my comfort zone. Way more of a thinker and I'll approach things rationally, and then I'll meet with someone who wants to do it in an embodied way, and that's not my comfort zone. But when I do it, I find it's revelatory, which is great. And I can do that here because it feels like it's a safe place. I think there's something about rich. So there's a richness horizontally across the people and the different sort of perspectives they all bring. But there's also a sort of richness in depth, and I mean that in terms of the history of this place. When you meet the people that work here, I just think there's this kind of lovely, gentle sense of sort of duty, just a general sort of goodness and respect. And so that my fourth word, I think, would be was last year's theme, trust. So close to some really kind of sensitive places and important people, and yet you can walk around, as long as you've got your badge, you can walk around quite freely. So I sort of think there's something about almost like the boundary walls of a castle. It's like within the walls, we're all trusted, and that's a really nice environment. I think it would be really good for more people from the world of business, and my sort of world is marketing, because it's quite different to any other form of event, conference, workshop that I think there's. But I think you're going to be met with a lot of the same. Whereas when you come here, I think you're going to interact with people from different walks of life. I've had conversations with people that work in the charity sector. I've created a new social enterprise, people that are in charge of large organisations, people from the military, people with faith backgrounds, and they're not the kind of people that I would have set out to speak to. And I think that's part of the point, is this idea of you put it all into one place and you juggle it and you see what happens, and you get unusual combinations. I'm not a royalist at heart. I think what I realise when I'm here is that I've got this kind of quiet level of respect for the people and the institution and the kind of traditions and the history. And this place is just suffused with that everywhere you look, like both humbling and energising to look around you and think, we're in a building that's 600 years old, and that I think the words were, it's not impossible that Shakespeare was in this room. Or if you get to do Evensong and the tour of St George's Chapel, just the history that you're surrounded by, so I think it's just a really stimulating environment to think about.